So I came here for the sunset. I'm at one of my favorite beach state parks, and I thought that we would walk in the front part together so you could see a little bit better. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. So glad for you to join me. So I typically do nature outings. I want to say outings because it really kind of varies on what I do. I like to do walks. I also like to just set the camera up and we can just passively experience nature together. So it's kind of just like a hangout, walk, hangout, sometimes a chat. But I do these lives typically, I would say 1 to 2 times a week. I'm gonna flip the camera around so we can all get this view together because this is really beautiful. Oh, every time that I come here, I feel the same way. So much gratitude. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is a beach state park, and so all of this area is wild, which I love because a lot of beaches that you come to now there's a lot of buildings and there's a lot of hotels. And this one, I'm super grateful to say, doesn't have any of that because it's protected and it's a state park. And one thing that I also really appreciate about that, granted it's Memorial Day, so I'm sure there's going to be more people, but I would say typically it tends to have less people than some of the other beaches. So it kind of just depends on the vibe that you're looking for. But I do like to come here, honestly, like, I'd say like at least one time a week if I can, just because it makes me feel so good. I always like to swim if I can as well, because there's something about getting in the water that just like clears my energy like nothing else. Hi y'all, thanks for joining. Here's the view so you can get kind of an idea of where we are. Hi Aisha! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that you're here. How fun. Happy Memorial Day, Aisha. What are you up to today? What's everyone up to today? I was actually had more of like a chill work day today. But I got to work on a lot of projects that I wanted to work on. Hello. All right, you can hear the waves, you know it's close. This is like one of my favorite parts, right when we walk up to it. I'm actually curious to know what all these grass species are. I'm not sure, but they are really beautiful. Let's get a closer look. All these seed pods. And here she is. What we've been waiting for, and actually it looks pretty empty. So that's exciting. Good for us. There's not as many people. It looks like it was quite a bit busier over there today. All right, now that we're here, I was thinking we could walk a little bit first. First, I gotta put my feet in the water because how can I not? Look at this. Nice, Aisha. Love to hear it. Whenever I come to the ocean and I feel like my mind gets clear, it feels like my heart gets clear too. It's like a clear mind creates a clear heart. I know it hasn't been a very long time since I did a live, but I am really excited to be here right now with you. With the waves in the distance, I don't know if you can see it. Trying to go slow for you so it's not too much. I haven't seen, like, there's certain places here where there's lots of dolphins, but I haven't seen dolphins here before. Be cool if we did see some today. Put a little question up here for you. For me, you might guess that I love the... I'm going to turn the camera on me for a little bit so you can see where I am. You might guess that the beach is my favorite, but honestly, I love the forest and I love the mountains and I love all of it. I don't want to say equally, but in different ways. There's a cool seagull here. Let's see if we can get close. Look at the way the waves have created this pattern in the sand. Isn't that pretty? That is not a seagull. I do not know what that is. If anyone knows, please tell me in the comments. It's a beautiful bird. And also, one thing I like about this beach is because there's less people, sometimes you can find some pretty cool shells. And there's actually, I haven't found any at this beach, but there are some sand dollars that you can find that I found at some of the other beaches. Ooh, let's see what somebody made. Cute! Looks like a turtle. And is that a hammerhead shark? And this one's my favorite. A mermaid. How cool is that? And how fun would that be to make it? Look at how creative they were with the seashells. That was really fun and unexpected to run into these. Looks like we might make sunset. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would love so much to have your support. That's so cool. That's such a cool fact, Aisha. The largest form of oxygen is the ocean. You know, it really feels like that for me. Whenever I come here, it's like I can take a deep breath, put my feet in, feel grounded. Oh, look at it. It's part of a sand dollar. Not a very big piece, but a little bit. Right here. And I broke it. But this is what a full sand dollar is, like a circle. And it has the shape of a star if you've never seen one before. There's been a lot of seaweed lately, I don't know why. Maybe because of all the rain. I know there's a lot of species of seaweed that you can eat. And I don't want to touch too much of it because I don't know what creatures are in here, but it looks like grass. It's so good to go for a longer walk. If you need a reminder, here's your reminder. And how important it is to get some movement in and some exercise. You know what I just saw? Let's see if we can get a better shot. I saw all of these tiny little clams come to the surface. Let me try this other angle. Down here. You know those tiny little clams that are like half the size of your fingernail, they all come to the surface. You see them? Keep looking for a better shot for you. But they all move up to the surface so quick, as if maybe they are getting oxygen, and then they scoot their way back down to burrow in the sand so they don't get swept away by the waves. I love this. There's honestly like not that many people. The weather's like perfect. And the sun's gonna set here probably maybe 45 minutes or so. Here's the side so you can see what this looks like. Earlier I thought it maybe was gonna rain, but right now it's not looking that way. I kind of want to go up here and see if we can find anything up here. I love the sound of the waves, but I don't know if you can hear the difference. It's getting a lot quieter now that we're stepping to the side. So I'd like to get to know more of these plant species because I'm not familiar with what they are. I know that this one here that looks like kind of looks like a vine. It kind of looks almost like bindweed. It does put out little thistles, so you have to be careful. Stepping on them really hurts. I was talking to a friend today, and she was just saying like how grateful she is to live where we do and how beautiful it was today at the beach. And I think it was just a great reminder for me because I think we can get kind of wrapped up, and especially, you know, when we go on trips, and I've been traveling a little bit more lately and been really grateful for that opportunity. And getting back has been a little hard because it's like I want to keep going and seeing more, and the reality is I have to work too. But yeah, I think gratitude is something that we have to continue to practice, and I think the more that we do, it can kind of change our everyday experience. Take my glasses off so I can say hi a little bit better. So pretty. But I just was saying with gratitude, I think we can get so caught up in what's not working or what we want to be different or where we want to be or how something could be better or how we want more money, or, you know, the list goes on and on and on, or maybe we want to look differently. And I think part of it is our mind. We need to take care of our minds. Oh my God, here's this little crab. Not crabs, clams. Let me see. All right. See them? There they go! Cute. I love Indian Rocks as well, Aisha. That's a beautiful beach also. That's a spot that my friend is talking about. It's a little bit further away from where I am right now, but it's also a great spot. It's really great energy. Here's a cute little bird. Oh, you see it? So cute. But coming back to the topic of gratitude, I think, yeah, we have to take care of our minds as much as we do everything else. And part of taking care of our minds is finding ways to clear our mind, whether that's through, I'm going to turn it around so I can tell you this a little bit more clearly, whether that's through meditation, whether that's through exercise, whether that's through coming into nature. I think whatever it is for you. I like to do different things depending on how I'm feeling. But I will say, like, if I'm having a hard time or I can't get out of my mind, something really simple that I like to do is just go for a walk. Even if it's a small little walk, you know? All right, I gotta show you this grass. See that grass? I don't know if you're gonna think it's as cool as I do, but okay, I think I'm gonna turn us around here in a minute. But I do want to look at this natural space over here. Okay, so these are some of the shells I'm talking about that you can find here. Somebody made a little like tower, but these ones are really cool. I like to use them as like a smudge, little smudge tray. Sun's getting closer to setting. I see a couple of baby, look at this. It looks kind of like a succulent, but it's a little bit different of a species. I don't know what plant this is, but similar consistency to a type of succulent. What I wanted to show you over here is I see a few little sea grape trees growing that I wanted to show you over here. I think these, not that, I think this one is a little baby sea grape tree. So cute. Last fall I rescued one and now I have it growing in my garden. So sea grapes actually do produce a type of grape, and there are some medicinal benefits, although I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Look at this area. It's really pretty. When there's tall grass like this, I love the way it blows in the wind. I think that these will probably produce more. It looks like these are old from last year, so I think it'll probably produce more of these new ones. and then it'll be really beautiful. Cool, look at this tree over here. Let's go look. Welcome everyone, thank you for joining. If this is your first time here, I really appreciate you being here. I do these nature lives about twice a week. And, ooh, look at this cool shell. And I like to take you to different places. So I like to come to the beach, into the forest, or if I'm traveling, we go somewhere different. A huge thing of driftwood, really pretty. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I would love to see you here next time. I love to see when people do these little things. Look at how pretty this is. It looks like people got more creative today with it being Memorial Day. This is like the third little thing I've seen where somebody created some sort of nature display. Look up the Russian translation of the book in the translator. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Okay, we're gonna walk a little bit further and then we're gonna turn around, all right? Actually, I'm not sure what beach that is where it looks like there's a lot of people. We're gonna walk to the end here together and then we'll turn around. I see something in the distance over here. You probably can't see it yet, but it looks like a tree with something on it. So maybe we should go take a look. Yeah, down that way there's so many people. I'm grateful that we're on this side. All right, let's go check it out. It's a big tree. Ooh, look at this shell. Can't get the right view of it, but it's really pretty. Okay, I promise we're turning around after this. I got so excited with everything. There's been so much that we've seen together that I haven't wanted to turn around yet because I love it so much. I hope you love it as much as I do. And I'm also really grateful that you're here with me. Look at this view. I think it might be what I thought it was. It might be a tree with a bunch of shells on it. Let's get a closer look. There's somebody wrote a message in the sand. I love TY. I don't know. Cute. How cute is this? That's so cute. They decorated the tree with all these shells. Love that. And there's one more over here. Cute. So it looks like they're doing a protected area here. Let's see. Help save our coastal birds. There's a nesting area of the species. That's pretty neat. Area closed for habitat restoration. Cool. Glad they're protecting it. All right. Now we're gonna walk back, take my hat off, and get a little more grounded with you. It's a little bit bright. Put my sunglasses on. The big bird. There's one of these cute little birds again. You see it? They're so fast. I need to look up what species that is because I don't know. I was gonna swim, but I'm honestly don't know if I really feel like it. They're so cute. Tons of seaweed. Now there's moments like this where I'm like, actually, I wish I wouldn't have walked this far. But it's okay. It's good to get some exercise in. Always good to get some exercise in, I think. I know it's a little windy, but I'm hoping that the mic is taking out some of that wind for you, and I hope that you can hear me okay. I'll show you the view. pretty soon I might just sit down and you can watch. Oh, cool. Look at, here's that cool bird species that we saw earlier. He's eating something. Do you see him? I'll try to zoom in a little bit for you. You're so pretty. Hi. Looks like he's feeling shy. He doesn't want to be in the camera. I don't know if you ever get this feeling, but whenever I'm in nature for like a period of time, I put the camera on, I get this feeling where like I want to sing. I don't know why. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and I'm gonna set you up so we can watch the sunset together. It's not setting like quite yet, but I just feel like we should see this while we can. Ant, it just bit me. Alright friends, thanks for joining me. I'm so grateful that you're here and I had so much fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I love doing this so much and it's so beautiful and there's less people today, which is my favorite. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and I'd love to see you here next time. Gratitude, that's the takeaway today. Remember to practice gratitude. All right, bye, happy Memorial Day.